I'm back. We're back to doing live streams again from the house, y'all. And hot off the press, I have the 2023 August market report for real estate here in Palm Beach County. A lot of pages here, kind of thick. We'll get into that. We'll talk about what's going on in the real estate market. We're going to talk about what's coming up, doing the live streams again. It's been a while since I've done these, and I want to get back to doing them again. I think it's a great way to connect with you guys, my audience. It gives me a chance to say hello, for you to say hi to me, ask some questions. And more importantly, we are going to be having some guests on the show. We're going to have people come to the show here. I have some lawyers and some other people, not just real estate. I've got other interesting people here in Palm Beach County that I'm going to be inviting on to the show to talk to them about their business. Because, hey, if you move down here, maybe you want to go check out what they have, whatever their business may be or their service. And I think it makes it a little bit more interesting than just having a bunch of real estate talk all the time. So, I mean, you've seen my channel, you know that it's not just real estate. I'm out there showing you what it's like to live here in South Florida and all sorts of fun stuff. Before we get started, this one's real special. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. So in honor of Jimmy Buffett, there you go. I'm drinking myself a Sam Adams Oktoberfest. Cheers to whatever you're drinking this Thursday evening. But this is what I'm having. So, all right, we're going to get the show going. I am going to try to keep these down to 30 minutes instead of an hour because it's hard to talk to yourself if people aren't participating. And, I'll have guests come on, but, 30 minutes is probably a good amount of time to talk on a live stream and hopefully answer any questions. So right now we've got one viewer. So hopefully that viewer can leave a comment and say where they're from and what's going on. But we'll get into this report first. Cheers. All right. So crazy roller coaster ride, huh? The real estate market has definitely been a little nutty this year. Slow, crazy, all sorts of descriptions for it. It's been a slow year for me. I'm staying busy. I have some closings coming up and I'm working with clients right now, but not like I was in years past. And that's, to be expected with interest rates hitting at 7.5%. People just aren't, wanting to go out and buy homes with those kind of interest rates. And sellers who previously bought their homes at low threes and 4% interest rate, they certainly don't want to sell their house because they don't want to go and buy a house at 7 or 8% interest. So you have people that are just not putting their house on the market. They're staying, they're comfortable in their house, they're comfortable with their payment. They don't necessarily have to sell. And you have buyers who are sitting back and waiting for the interest rates to go down. The Fed did put a freeze on them, or at least a temporary stop. But, it's still in the high sevens. And I've talked to a buddy today, and he thinks that they could probably end up hitting 8. So, which is not good for any of us. We need, the rates to come down. But then, when the rates go down, what's going to happen? The home prices are going to go right back up. And we're going to be talking about home prices because here in South Florida, contrary to popular belief with a lot of people out there in the YouTube world, the market is not crashing. Homes aren't, people aren't desperately trying to sell their homes here in South Florida. We're not seeing prices drop. Matter of fact, you go with this report, prices went up. So not what we want, high interest rates and higher prices. It'd be nice if there was a happy medium somewhere, but we don't have that yet. So, but it's certainly not on fire. It's not crashing. People aren't banging, going out like, please buy my house, please buy my house. We're not seeing that. So, I've never been that guy. I've never been that one that went down that avenue, and I won't be that guy because I'm out there in the real estate market in the trenches and I'm working with people. And I don't see desperation from too many people out there. Matter of fact, on the report, we'll talk about this a little bit later. There was all this, there'll be tons of people with foreclosures and that, actually, no, there wasn't. There's short sales, 1, 2, 3 for August of 2023. There was none August of last year. And foreclosures for August of 2023, there were 7 and there were 5 last year. Wow, that's a massive increase, right? I know people saying it's coming, but I've been hearing that for the past, 10 months now, the 10th month going into October or September. So I've been hearing that, haven't seen it happen. I don't want it to happen, but I know a lot of people do. But anyway, all right, we got a couple people on. Jelani from West Palm Beach. Hey, Welcome. Thanks. How was yesterday? Yesterday was pretty cool for me yesterday. If you're talking about what I was doing yesterday, I was at a training seminar with my office, Keller Williams. It was a big event that talked a lot about, they had all sorts of speakers in there, just talking about growth and, how to deal with this market that we're in and how to get out there and survive as a realtor. It's not always an easy ride. So, and they had some really cool speakers, and I was honored to be invited to talk about social media and how social media has helped my business. This YouTube channel, for many of you who may or may not know, I'm a realtor, and I created this channel as a way to show people what South Florida living is like, but also as a way to help support my family by those who are looking to move here. They see the videos, they see the great parks, the great beaches, the restaurants, the events, the neighborhoods, and then they call me up and say, "Hey, Paul, we like that. We want to move down there. Can you help us buy a house?" And so I was invited to speak to a couple hundred realtors about that. Shared the stage with two other really big producing agents in the Keller Williams family here in South Florida. Both of them use social media differently than I do, but a lot of humor in theirs. I'm not a funny guy, and but it was great. I was honored to be able to be up there on stage with these people and talk about YouTube and how it's grown my business and the opportunities that it's brought me and my family. So thank you guys. That's all you. That's you guys watching these videos, taking interest in what I talk about, and reaching out to me and asking me to help you and your families, buy homes here. And I greatly appreciate that. So thank you so much. See, we got a couple more viewers watching, so feel free. Jelani, thank you. So welcome and glad to have you on board here tonight. And again, I'll be doing these Thursdays at 6 p.m. I will be gone next week. We're going to a wedding, so got to go to a wedding, but I may try to do a live stream for where we're at. So I'll try to maybe do that. So it won't be Palm Beach County though. But after that, I'm going to try to do Thursdays at 6. I think it's a good time. People can sit down. We're going into the fall. It gets dark earlier, right? All that good stuff. I think more people are able to sit down and watch a video. And I'm taping it, so you can always come back and watch this later on, the replay. But I will be having some cool guests on. When we talked, I got a probate attorney. We deal with a lot of people in my market, especially I deal with a lot of sellers and buyers in the 55 and older category. So we'll have a probate attorney on to talk about, should a family member pass away and what do you do with the estate, or have some people that help transition from the house to putting someone in assisted living. I'm gonna have someone like that come on and talk. So if you're up there watching and you have loved ones, you're like, hey, what do we do? I'm gonna have some experts come on and talk about that, and then obviously how I would benefit being the realtor to help you sell the house and stuff. So I'll be having some good guests come on, and then some fun guests, some other interesting people that I'm going to try to bring on and talk to you guys here in South Florida. So, but market report. So let me talk to you guys about that here as I take a sip. Cheers. All right. So the August market report just came out for the real estate for Palm Beach County. This has a whole bunch of data in it. So we'll kind of just go through some of this. I don't want to bore you too much, but let's talk about some of the big items in this market report. So let me see. Am I on page 1? Let me see. Let me make sure I get back to my page that I had. I got all the notes all mixed up. I believe this is it. Yeah. Okay. So one of the first things about August that here is that the median sales price, meaning that 50% of the homes sold for more, 50 of them sold for less. 605,000 is the median sales price right now for August of 2023 in Palm Beach County. I don't see what it was. Yes, it does. And August of 2022, that median sales price was $565,000. So again, prices keep going up, guys. They're not coming down. I would like them to level off somewhere because I know it's not affordable for a lot of people. I'm not happy about the prices going up. But when I hear all the doom and gloom people talk about the markets crashing and all that, the prices are still going up in Palm Beach County. So, is there going to be a tipping point? Who knows? We'll see. They've been predicting it, but we haven't seen it happen here in South Florida yet. As far as inventory, months of supply. Okay. So we went from 3.6 months of, in the summer, there's 3.6 months. What that means is it would take to sell every single house, it would take 3.6 months, right? Every single house on the market. And we're down to 2.9. It was 2.7 in August of 2022. So we're down to 2.9. Now, a lot of that has to do with a lot of people aren't selling their home because they don't want to put it on the market because of the high interest rates, right? They don't want to sell their house that they bought for a low interest rate and put it on and then go and have to buy another house at a high interest rate when they bought theirs at a low interest rate. So there's a lot of that into it. So that's where the lack of inventory is coming. Some people are just keeping their homes and not putting them out there. But people are still buying the homes that are on the market. They're still buying them. As far as new listings for August compared to last year, there's 1,481 new homes in the market for sale in August of 2023, and there's 1,709 in August of 2022. So about a 13% difference there. The median time to sell. Now this has definitely gone up. It used to be 7, like the days that it would take. And this is median time to sell. This is days to sell. So let me go back. Median days to contract. But this also was like 7. It was like 2 back when the height of everything was going on. The median time to contract right now for August of 2023 was 24 days. And last year it was 18 days in August. So I remember when that was like a 3. It was like the houses were just gone in a blip. So it is taking longer for properties to move now. The buyers that are out there are trying to be, I guess, somewhat cautious and making an educated decision. We don't see people just, buying the house and quickly, but a couple of homes that we've looked at, we've seen them and then they're gone a day or 2 later. So, but we have seen some homes on the market especially in the above $1 million price range. We are seeing homes that are sitting 100 plus days. So, they are sitting. It's not, it's just, I don't see a fire sale happening that everyone keeps predicting. That's what I'm saying when I say that. So, the average sales price for August of 2023 was $895,426, and in August it was $882,972. Not a big difference. And the median percentage of original, so the amount of money, the median list price received for August of 23 was 95.9%. So they're almost getting full ask. Not full ask. It's not at 100 or even above 100 like I saw last year. Matter of fact, last August, it was 96.8, but they're getting close to their asking price. But also, as someone who's deals with a lot of sellers, we're asking them to realize that the market has adjusted and you need to price your house accordingly. You don't have the golden goose that we had back in 2021 where you could get ridiculous offers on your house and they would give anything and everything to get it. So there is some negotiating going on with these homes. But so let's see. Cash. That's an interesting one. Cash sales. For August of 2023, there was 534 cash sales. And in August of 22, there was 531. So roughly about the same. Interesting. The most this year was in May. In May, there was 647 cash sales. So cash is king, but it's not as many people coming in. Not a lot of investors are kind of holding back, and not as many cash sales as we once had. The percentage of closed sales paid in cash for August was 42.8%. And in last year, it was more than last year. And last year it was 41.1%. So there's more still people paying cash, but a little bit last year. But still, it doesn't seem to be nearly as much as it was. So anyway, that's a little bit about the market report. And there's a whole bunch more stuff in here. It talks about just all sorts of data. If you ever want this report, just leave a comment in the about section on this video, and I'll be happy to email it to you. I can send this to you. So if you want to take a look and you're a numbers cruncher and you really want to look at all this analytical stuff, I'll be more than happy to send this to you. It's in a nice color brochure. I have it in black and white, but for Palm Beach County, if you're interested in these kind of things, just reach out to me and I can send that to you. So, yeah, so lots of, it's been crazy for, I would tell you, it's been slow trying to find clients. I was out working on a video today that I'm working as a a video for a listing, as far as like getting listings and marketing to sellers, being a little bit creative and doing some stuff that I'm going to be doing there. And I'm working with still some buyers. I've got some buyers I'm working with right now, some YouTube clients of mine that I've been working with. And I got another YouTube client that's closing here at the end of the month on some new construction that they put under contract way back in December. So there's some business going on, but been doing a lot of interesting videos going out. You guys, I mentioned to you, some of you may have known that I changed my channel. Not this channel. I created a second channel, which is just kind of some fun stuff. It's not really real estate related. And so I went out and started this second YouTube channel just to have a little fun, just because I like making the videos. And that channel is called Feast on Florida. And it's just a fun channel where I'm kind of doing some different things that wouldn't really be of interest to someone here that's looking to my channel to get real estate advice and wanting to know about it. They may not really care about some of these videos. So I created a second channel. So if you go check that out, there's some fun videos on there. A short I put on there the other day that hit like 8,000 views real quick. And it was interesting about a car show that I went to. So, but on this channel, I've got some more stuff coming up. I'm working on a video coming out this weekend about a historic neighborhood north of West Palm Beach called Northwood. Really cool neighborhood built back in the 1920s to 1926. Then it kind of stopped, and after the war, it came back and started to populate again. A lot of building. The style of homes changed from the homes in the 1920s to then the smaller craftsman style homes that were built in the 1950s. But just a super cool neighborhood and a lot of history there, a lot of neat homes. And then there's the historic district of the business district. And I go in and I talk to some people. I interviewed some people at the restaurants. Some really cool places. If you're in West Palm Beach, you'll want to watch this video because there's some neat places to go check out. Really neat restaurants. Found one of the best coffee shops I have ever been to anywhere in the world. I'm not kidding. The coffee was that good. And there was a craft brewery there. Found a craft brewery, and I had one of their beers. Took a big old, what they call a crowler, big 32-ounce beer home, and I had no idea it was there. So a lot of neat stuff in West Palm Beach and Palm Beach County going on. Still discovering things that I didn't know about even after living here all these years. So that'd be a fun video to be out Sunday at 11. Be sure to watch that one. It'd be about the Northwood District, and that one was pretty cool. And then some of y'all may have noticed a video I put up yesterday. That video was me talking about, that's me being interviewed on stage, talking about how YouTube changed my business, and just it's been great. I started making these videos to meet people like you who want to live here, and it's opened up all sorts of doors for me. I've been on podcasts, and I have some people actually reached out to me recently to ask me to come, do a video of their restaurant and put it in one of their videos. So I'm going to go be doing that because I looked at the menu and it's like crazy good. And then my friend said, "Oh yeah, you've got to do that." He goes, "Can I go with you?" So the food is that amazing. So that'll be coming up. And of course, we're going into fall. A lot of great things coming up. Boat shows coming up, air shows coming up. A lot of things that I did last year. If you're looking to get out and do stuff in Palm Beach County, coming October is when it starts. Everything starts happening, rolls into October, and then it just continues through the holidays. And then all the events happen after the holidays. The weather's better. Please God, send us some cool weather. We're praying for it. And it just gets to be a whole lot more enjoyable here in South Florida without the humidity and the bugs and the rain. And it should be nice. So I'm looking forward to that. I also have some pretty fun stuff coming up for Halloween, doing some neat stuff that I got some special plans for some Halloween stuff that I'll be doing some videos on that. So, but yeah, so let's get a couple people on here and see if Jelani's on here. We've got a couple of viewers. If you want to leave a comment down below and tell us where you're from, say hello. I'm always open to talk to you guys and answer any questions about what's happening here in South Florida. You have any questions about the real estate market, or just want to chat about whatever about Florida, feel free to ask me a question, and I'll try to answer it the best I can. So let me take a sip here as the mouth's getting dry. What else? So yeah, so these are doing the live streams are a good way to just kind of connect with you guys and allow me to talk to people that watch this channel and may want to have a chance to ask me a question or two. I've had people ask me lots of stuff in the past, like, hey, where can you get a good hamburger? Or, hey, Paul, what are the beaches like? Or what's parking like? When should we go to the beach, in the winter when it's crowded? The answer to that question is before 8 o'clock. If you get there before 8, because they fill up, the parking spaces fill up quick. And I did a video about Florida recently, and I forgot how many million people visited Florida. It was insane, but we had 445,000 new people move to Florida last year. That's just, so Florida is has the largest population of people now, larger than California and New York. Amazing that there's that many people moving here. So, and it's still, even with everything going on with the real estate and the insurance and storms, there's still a ton of people that are moving here to Florida because they want to be by the beach. They want to enjoy that Florida lifestyle. They want the nice warm weather. They don't want to be sitting there in the snow, which you guys, it's going to be coming, man. The cold weather's coming for y'all up north. Get ready. I got a feeling you're going to get a pretty cold winter this year. And I got a feeling South Florida is going to be extra crowded in those winter months with a lot of snowbirds coming down. So hope not. Hope the weather stays good for everybody. I hope we'll take some of the cold weather. Definitely send us some cool weather. I have some sweaters that I'm looking forward to putting on, and a new fire pit in the backyard. The wife and I put some new furniture on the backyard. We want to sit out there and enjoy a nice, cool air and a fire. And it's hard to do that when it's full of mosquitoes and it's 100% humidity and 96 degrees. Not fun. I'm not sitting near any fire in 96-degree weather. So hopefully we'll get a little bit cooler. But I'm trying to think. I wanted to tell you guys something else I thought about today, and I forgot I was going to bring it up, and I don't know. I'll try to have more of the notes more organized again. Today was more of a quick, just let you guys know that I'm going to be doing this again. And as I said, I will have some guests coming in to talk about all sorts of stuff. I've already lined up a couple guest speakers and some neat people that will come on here and talk to you about just stuff in Florida. And again, it isn't just real estate. Like, my goal is to show you Florida living, not just real estate. Sure, that's how I make my living, but there's some cool people that I'm looking to interview and talk to about what they do here in Florida. And I found that I really enjoy hearing the stories about these different people and what they do. And if I can get them to share that on my YouTube channel with you guys, I think it's that much more entertaining. And I think it'd be cool for y'all to see some of these people. And then, like, when you move here or you visit here, maybe check them out or whatever their business is. So other than the professionals, the lawyers and consultant type people that I'll bring on, I'm going to try to bring some of those people on as well. And we'll have a little bit of fun with stuff like that. But so let's see a couple more people join. Welcome to the live stream. By the way, this is being recorded, so you can come back and watch it later on if you want. But who else do we have? Anybody else want to pop on in the chat section? You guys can pop over here. Also, you guys can, when you're watching the live streams, you guys can support me with the fan badges. You can go there and click on some of the things and support me that way. Keep this channel growing. Please share it with anyone who wants to live in Florida and wants to know about Florida. Likes to see someone explore Florida. A big history. If you've never seen me before, I love history. I love telling the history of Florida. I like going out and discovering cool things and, showing you things and then finding out the history of what I'm talking about, that maybe that neighborhood or that restaurant or that building. I love history. And so I always try to dig in and find out the history of it, because that's kind of cool. I think it adds to the element of what I'm talking about. And there's some cool historical stuff that I'm going to be going out and working on here. Once it cools a little bit, still a lot of outdoor stuff. And I wanted the temperatures to be a little cooler to go do some of my videos. But I love doing that stuff. It's a lot of fun. So, but anyway, I'm sitting at the 24-minute mark, and I don't know, I'm running out of steam, guys. Interact with me. Ask me a question, please. We'll end it at 30 minutes, but ask me a question. I see a couple of y'all are watching. Where are you from? What's your favorite beer? What's your favorite food? Are you moving to Florida? Don't be afraid. No one's gonna. Jelani threw a question out there. Jelani's a regular. So if you're looking to move here, you want to looking to watch, just throw a quick question out. Don't be afraid. I promise, no one's gonna come after you or make fun of you. All right. Well, other than that, some of the big events, as I said, I kind of told you guys the boat show's coming up, Stewart Air Show's coming up. Those are also big events. We're going to go be. I got my press pass for the boat show already. I'm waiting for my press pass for the air show. I'm doing a cool behind the scenes video now. Remember, I said I have 2 channels. Feast on Florida. Go subscribe. Check it out. It's a fun channel. That's going to be my goofy stuff and different stuff that I'm doing. Palm Beaches Paul is more like real estate, living here in South Florida and stuff like that. The Feast on Florida is going to have some cool stuff. I already did a great video about the terrifying history of the Boynton Beach Inlet. That video has like 50,000 views, which is amazing. That was a fun video. And I've got some other cool stuff coming up for Halloween, some spooky stuff. I did just do a video with some people who are ghost hunters, and I went into a haunted house, a couple haunted houses, supposedly. Saw some interesting stuff. Don't know if they were ghosts or not. Not sure. It's kind of cool. Funny enough, I wasn't as scared as I thought I was, but I also was with other people most of the time. I wasn't by myself. But I have some cool stuff coming up. Like I said, with getting some backstage stuff to go check out, which is pretty cool. So that should be pretty fun for an event. So, all right, I'm gonna just kind of chill here for a second. I'm gonna see if we can get anyone else popping on. I've got my one loyal viewer, whoever you are. If that's Jelani, thank you. If it's not, thank you. I appreciate you somebody hanging out. That's definitely going to keep these to a half hour. It'll be simple when we have someone on to interview. Makes it a lot easier than talking to yourself the whole time. It is dinner time, so 6 o'clock is dinner time. But if I did it at 5, it'd be too hard because people are driving home. And most of my viewers are East. A lot of them are East Coast. So I thought 6 was a good time. So when I do 7, you start getting into like putting the kids, dinner, and kids are getting for bed. So I think we'll keep it at 6 for right now. I think that's a good time. What do you think? Should I leave it at 6? Do you think I should do it at 7? Do a quick survey. We have 2 people. We can get 2 answers. I know this is riveting, right? This is what YouTube's all about. Hey, I'm trying. You try talking to a screen for 30 minutes, holding a conversation with no interaction other than one person. It is not that easy. I give it to those who've done it for an hour, but no takers. No one wants to leave a comment. 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock. Come on. Yeah, just type to the keyboard. Grab your keyboard. Look. Come on. You grab this thing. You hit one key. 7 o'clock, 6 o'clock. What do you think? No answer. All right. That's fine. I get you. Well, other than that, I'm out of juice, guys. Kind of need questions to really make this more entertaining. And as I said, this was just a quick pop on and say hello and let you guys know that I will be bringing some guests. And Lord, do I need the guest? Please, I need the guest. Keep this entertaining. At least they can interact and we can ask some questions with them and talk and make it a whole lot more enjoyable. But well, we have gone to, where's that clock at? We are at 29 minutes. So, all right. Appreciate it. Jelani, thank you for being the one person that was brave enough to leave a comment and talk to me. You always are. I appreciate your support. You're always a great supporter. And for all the others, hey, thanks for watching. Be sure to tune in 6 p.m. Thursday. Although next Thursday I won't be here. I will be doing a live stream from somewhere in the world. So you'll have to stay tuned to see where that is. And other than that, I'll get on the schedule. I'll get some people answering questions. Hopefully those questions help you out with, buying real estate, whatever things, title, insurance, all those kind of things. And we'll try to have some other fun guests answering questions about the real estate market. Leave this last question with you guys. Leave a comment down below. Tell me what you think. Do you think we are going to have a market crash? There you go. I threw it out there. Not that I like to talk about that crap, but do you think we are going to have a market crash? Are the homes going to bottom out and people are going to be desperate to sell? Leave a comment down below. Let me know. Appreciate it. Be sure to click the like button, the subscribe button, all that good stuff. And I will see you guys live from somewhere in the world next week. All right. Peace.